All right, guys, we're back today with another video. As you can see, we got the Corsa Performance exhaust in. This is going to be the Xtreme Catback system. I was originally going to wait till we got the Cook's long tube headers in to put this on, but I'm a little too impatient for that. So I guess today is going to be the day. So I'll show you guys the part numbers of the kit. But basically, we're going to be replacing these with the black 4-inch slash cut tips from Corsa. I got this from Terry over at Beefcake Racing. There's the part number. It's a 21259 BLK. Terry helped me out a lot. I'm sure I was a little bit of a pain in his rear end. I think I changed my mind 3 or 4 times on different exhaust setups. And every time, you know, no complaints from him, just helping me out. New part number, new manufacturer, whatever it was, until I finally decided what I was going to go with. So I was really kind of torn between the Corsa and the Stainless Works. I really like the sound of the Stainless Works on Terry's car, but I really wanted the black pipes, tailpipes. I felt like that would match my car. As you guys can see, it's a Night Pony package, so black roof, black mirrors, black wheels, black spoiler, you know, black trim everywhere. So blacked out tinted windows. So I just felt like the black pipes would go a lot better with the car. So that's the route I went. So what I'm going to do is, here in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and unbox everything, get it laid out, show you guys all the parts and pieces that comes with the kit, and then we'll get started. So I'll be right back in just a minute, guys. So as you can see here, the first thing when you open the box, you take the protective styrofoam and plastic wrap and stuff out. You get instructions, Corsa decal, and this thing just screams quality. As you can see, I mean, just everything from the 304 stainless to the welds to the bends, everything just says this is a quality product. So we're going to keep unpackaging and get everything laid out, show you what it looks like. But so far, this looks like a really quality product. I've done a few installs on trucks in the past that I've had. Never on a Mustang. Some of you guys may or may not know me. I haven't had Mustangs in probably 20 years. Big Fox body guy, as a teenager in my early 20s. Just now getting back into the car world, I guess. So, like I said, I've installed MagnaFlow systems, Bassani systems, Flowmaster systems on trucks and SUVs, and actually a Camaro or two in the past. But this will be my first time on a Mustang, first time Corsa owner. So I'm excited to get all this stuff out, look at it, and get the car in there and get started. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got everything laid out, unboxed. This is the Corsa Performance Xtreme Catback. We got mufflers, dual X pipe, axle pipes, tail pipes. In case you guys didn't already notice, this is an active valve exhaust car, so we've got the valves on the tailpipes. Went with the black, as I said before, kind of matched the car a little better. So I really went back and forth a lot between the X and the H. I really like the idea of an H, old school, deep rumble kind of sound. But I honestly didn't really feel like you can get that old school deep rumble on these newer cars, like a S550 or an S650. It just doesn't seem like that old traditional sound is there. So after listening to video after video, I decided the X was the way I was going to go. So if anything changes, or for some reason I don't really care for it in the long run, I can always swap it out pretty easily with the double H. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one last cold start and remote rev. This is going to be in normal mode. And then once we get the exhaust installed, we'll go ahead and get another cold start remote rev to give a little comparison. Not going to do any drive-bys in normal mode, or with the factory exhaust I should say, because I think everybody knows what the cars sound like stock. So I may do a few drive-bys later with the car after I get the exhaust and all installed, so we'll see about that. But for now, I'll go ahead and give it a cold start. This may be the last cold start, blazing blue, before the Corsa goes on. So here we go. We got it just about done. It's kind of hard to video upside down under the car, but just got to tighten everything up. Next pipe. Like I said, just got to tighten everything back up and make sure we got everything aligned correctly. And then let her down and fire her up. Stay tuned. As you can see, we got the black Corsa tips. Everything came out pretty good. I just trying to get the tips lined up exactly straight, equal gap, up and down, left, right. It was a little bit tough. I still don't think they're perfect. I think the passenger side is sticking out about a ½ inch farther than the driver's side, but I'll try to get that squared away in another video. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cold start. I don't know how cold it is. It's South Louisiana, late afternoon time, so it's probably 93, 94 right now. So we're gonna give it a go, but I don't know how much of a cold start this is. We'll give it a little rev. This is in normal mode, by the way. So here goes nothing. Here in a second, so you guys get an idea what it sounds like. Maybe I'll back away from the car a little bit, but it's pretty loud, pretty aggressive. So I'll see what a little remote rev sounds like. is off for sure. So, but I think it sounds pretty good. We'll take it for a spin. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. We'll be back with more videos. Any comments, questions, hit me up. And we'll be back soon. All right, guys, we got it installed. Now we're going to take it for a little ride inside the car. This is going to be on quiet mode, just normal driving. So let everybody hear it, see what you think. It's pretty quiet so far. Haven't really got on it in quiet mode, but here we go. So this is just kind of normal takeoff. I'm gonna go ahead and get on it a little bit and see what it sounds like in quiet. So as you can tell, I'm not sure that there really is much of a quiet mode in this thing. So it's pretty calm and quiet at idle or like a real, you know, low RPM cruising speed. But when you get down on it, it's still got a little rumble. So here in a second, I'm gonna switch it over to normal and try that out, see how that goes. Coming up to a red light right now, so that'd be the perfect time to go ahead and switch it over and then get like a little takeoff. Kind of get on it again to give us a similar comparison to the quiet mode. So let's see, go ahead and put it in normal, and then go ahead and give it a go here in a second. Definitely noticeable difference between even in quiet mode versus just normal. I drive normally in normal mode or sport, so the Corsa is definitely louder and more aggressive sounding even in quiet mode than the stock exhaust was on normal and sport. So again, just kind of a normal takeoff. Definitely hear the difference in quiet and normal. So here again in a second, I'm gonna go ahead and get on it a little bit and let you guys hear it. So here we go. So that's normal. As you can tell, pretty aggressive. Sounds really good. Can't even imagine what this is going to sound like once we get the long tube headers installed. So here in a second, looks like I'm coming up to another light. Go ahead and put it in sport, and then get another little sound clip on sport from a takeoff and a little bit of a dig, and then, you know, get a little comparison. So let's see here. Go ahead and put it in sport. Take off, kind of just normal takeoff again. I'm gonna have to kind of cruise a little bit, let the cars get up in front of me a little ways, but not really sure how good the microphone's picking it up, but you can definitely notice a difference between sport and normal already. But again, the low RPM, you know, it's kind of subtle. So we got a little open road now, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a hit up to about 70 and see what it sounds like in the car in sport. Here we go. Definitely more aggressive, louder tone. Sounds pretty mean to me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead, give it one more run in the drag mode, and then I'll try to get you guys drive-bys as well, and that should finish up the video for the Corsa Xtreme Cat back exhaust. So coming up to a stop again. I'm gonna go ahead and switch modes one more time, kind of do the same thing I've been doing, kind of a normal takeoff, just like you know, normal driving, and then I'll kind of get down on it a little bit and you guys will be able to hear it. We'll go ahead and switch it over the track, and then we'll give it a little run, see what happens. Wait for a few cars to pass. All right, here we go. Definitely louder and more aggressive. Go ahead and give it another hit up to 70, 75 or so. Here we go. Wow. This thing absolutely screams in track mode. Even got a little pop action when you let off. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Eventually I may order the double H pipe just to swap it out and see, you know, which one I like better. But as of right now, I really like what I'm hearing and seeing from the double X. And like I said, we're going to try to get you guys some drive-bys, fly-bys, whatever you want to call it, and just to get an outside, you know, exterior kind of sound, and we'll go from there. But you guys stay tuned. Again, if you like the videos, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're going to keep putting more and more content as soon as we can, and every subscribe and like button helps. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Alright guys, so that pretty much finishes up the video. Took it for a couple of spins so you guys can hear what it sounds like. We did some drive-bys, but a lot of traffic, a lot of cars, and honestly really couldn't tell a big difference between any of the modes other than quiet, when you would switch from quiet to normal or quiet to any other mode. It's a pretty drastic difference, but in between like normal, sport, and track, I don't really feel like you hear a whole lot of difference. So I didn't add that in. So tell me what you guys think, and if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We have some more videos coming. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Thanks for looking.